Hello everyone, this is Blaze the Firewolf. This is Q&A number 6. Thanks for over 600 subscribers. So it's already that time. This month's about wrapped up, so I'm gonna read all the questions that you guys and gals, boys and girls, answered me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be reading these and answering the questions. I'll go through this page here. Now this is a good friend of mine, Lerod, Kazuko on Telegram. Do you play video games? If you do, what is your favorite of all time? Favorite all-time game or game franchise? That's very hard to tell because I haven't played games in, I think, almost 2 years now. Reaching almost 2 years. It will be 2 years in October. From what I recalled, it was mainly Dead Island games I played. I did revisit the Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. It's a very good question, but I don't really have that. I don't have an all-time favorite game because it's very hard to distinguish because I'm not into video games as much. I don't play them as much as I used to, but, you know, good question. Hard to answer, though. I think it's, I'm just trying to figure out. Here's one right here. 600 plus subscriber. Now this is from Mikey the Wolf 23. He asked 5 questions. Yeah, 5 questions. Now I'll answer the first one. What is the advice you will give me for my future drawing? I would say my advice, use some type of reference. Whatever, if it's like a statue figure, whatever, it's art of something, as long as you don't trace it, as long as you don't copy it or print it out or anything like that, you don't copy or trace. Use some type of reference and try not to use so much of pressure when it comes to drawing, because what I've been doing is not really drawing like with so much force using my fingers. Because yeah, I actually have a mechanical pencil that I grew up with. I grew up with mechanical pencils, but not until I'd say at least 2011, 12. I didn't really use them that much because they always break. The lead always breaks, the graphite. I would advise, try changing your design. That's a good advice. Now, what is your theme song for Blaze the Firewolf? Blaze the Firewolf doesn't have a theme song. It's hard to distinguish a theme song. It's cool that there would be, I could think of theme songs, but they're not basically I could think of theme songs of my other personas, but not Blaze. Not really something that Blaze really has. He doesn't really have a theme song. What is your favorite anime show? Maybe Pokemon. It depends. Maybe Pokemon. I don't know. I'm not really into anime as much. I don't hate it, I just don't watch it a whole lot. I'm not interested like some people are. The 4th question, can Blaze the Firewolf do some wrestling training with me and Alex Tabian? Sure, I guess so. Mikey the Wolf, I guess so, sure. What if Blaze, and the fifth one, what if Blaze the Firewolf has a wrestling match with Blue Water Dog and Roberto Rodriguez? Okay. I don't know who they are. I don't know who those people are. Well, I do know in real life there is a director called Robert Rodriguez without the O, but has nothing to do with it. I don't know. Um, Hard to answer those questions, at least a couple of these. Now we'll go to Hutch the Husky. What movie turned you into a furry? I would say when it started off, I would say the ones that I grew up watching on VHS and DVD. So that would be like Robin Hood, Lion King, Robin Hood, Lion King, maybe Jungle Book, maybe Balto. I really, really like Balto. Maybe American Tail. It's it. I'd say those five would be the top, but I'd say what really revamped it was, of course, the Bad Guys. Bad Guys 2, really good. I recommend it. Really good film. But yeah, it's hard to distinguish which furry movie turned you into a furry, but at least if it comes to my childhood, it would be those movies that I already mentioned. Now, Kitsune on Telegram. What is your opinion on furry paws? I think they're cute, and I think they're very unique, as it distinguished to me that it's like animal paws, pretty much. Probably why it's inspired, and dog paws, cat paws, or beans, as some people call them. I think they're cool. I think furry paws are pretty cool. Yeah, that's all the questions on this page. Now this page, 600 plus subscribers. Zell Tiger Girl. What's your favorite food? I have a lot of favorite foods. Believe it or not, for the first time last week, I think, I tried sushi. My mind's very mixed about it. I feel like I really like it, but I also feel very turned off by it. I didn't hate it. I don't hate sushi. It's just given to someone who tried seafood that's cooked. I need to try it again. My mind's very spinning. My mind was spinning a bit on it because I can't really distinguish if I like the sushi or not. I didn't hate it though, that's for sure. I didn't hate it. Sushi, maybe. What's your favorite food? Anything that's healthy, I would say usually it's strawberries. Strawberries, bananas, fruits. I tried dragon fruit for the first time and it was excellent. It was really good. I like pineapple. Yeah, there's some really good favorite foods. It's interesting to say. Next one. This one's one that's been a subscriber to me for quite a few years now. Steve Admin, on YouTube. Will you ever try to make animations? Animations, no. Art, maybe. Well, art, yes. Art is a yes. Animations, a no. At least not for now. Depends. I mean, if I start to turn my art into digital, maybe I could. I'm not really into animation, like doing it, but I don't know. It's very hard to say. I'm an artist, not an animator. I grew up with art, not really. I did grow up with animation, but I didn't really grow up wanting to animate. But that's a good question, Steve. Thank you for asking. Now, this is a new subscriber for a little bit of a while, for a few months this year. Ashley Sprunky Official. When did you start your YouTube channel? My first YouTube channel started in April 2015. I didn't really know much of editing videos then 10 years ago, and I wasn't really proud of those videos because I did revisit them. I did abandon that channel in 2018 because I didn't want to. I already created a new channel in August 2017, so it's now been, I've had this channel for about 8 years, over 8 years now. I think I had it since August 2nd or August 3rd. But yeah, 8 years. When I first started, it was mainly video games, gameplay, trying out foods, doing some skits here and there with my good friend Ian Gallo, sort of animation here and there, but, well, we really didn't do any animation, but mostly it's gameplay. But yeah, it was a good channel, only had 50 subscribers or so or less, but it was something better than nothing. How we started 10 years ago, and you know, now it's getting better. I know how to edit my videos, thankfully. But yeah, good question, Ashley Sprunky. Thank you very much. This one here. Nanaya Sham, aka Sparkles, on YouTube. Do you have a furry suit? No, I do not have a furry suit. I'm sure when you mean by furry suit, you mean fursuit. Fursuit. No, I do not. I have paws, but I don't have a fursuit, you know. Next, on YouTube. Ethelred Flametail on YouTube. Which fursuiter do you have a crush on? Oh, there's quite a few. Maybe Nas Hyena? Picari. Oh, who doesn't love the fellow Aussie Picari-Roo? Majira Strawberry, though I've noticed he's been quite absent on YouTube. He hasn't been uploading for, I think, almost a year now. Or over a year. I don't know. But yeah, good fursuiters, very nice fursuiters. Thabu Meerkat is at the top of there. Ash Coyote is one. There's some really good fursuiters, but those are probably just about the 6. Yeah, 6. There was like 6 that I already named. I know I would put Zabu the Surgal too. But yeah, that's a good question. Next, this one. Next one is a personal friend, a good friend that I've known for a while, for a number of years. Cramchi. What got you interested in metal detecting? 8 years ago, there was a metal detecting YouTube channel called Deep Digger Dan. Doesn't upload videos almost anymore, but still uploads on other stuff, but not Deep Digger Dan. He uploads videos of him. I looked back at his old videos from like 2012, and it kind of brought me to do the swing of things, like literally. It kind of did bring me back to do some metal detecting. It got me to go back into the hobby. And so around the fall, like around late 2017 was when I started going back to metal detect. And I metal detected La Mesa when I used to live in La Mesa on a house that was built in 1957. Found a few wheat pennies, a lot of junk, a little bit of clad, not much. But I did find my first ever buffalo nickel of that year, 1937. So I still kept it, so it's still with me. But yeah, 8 years ago. It will be September. It's somewhere in mid-September, earlier mid-September 2017. So it will be 8 years soon. But yeah, that's when I started, and how it got started was Deep Digger Dan. He got featured on a Top 15s video, and the rest is history there. I'm almost done here. Or is that it? I'm looking through and making sure if I answered all these questions, because actually I think that's pretty short for, yeah. I'm trying to make sure I went through all the questions, because if I did, I did. Yep. That's it. Wow. That's all the questions. I didn't get as many questions as before, but those were nice questions. I thank you all for sending those to me. And now I'm gonna wait until I reach 700. Now I am about 54 as of looking, 54 or so away from 700 subscribers. So if you guys really enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you will be notified. Share the video and post it everywhere you can. Now that it's a new thing, I'm not going to really hype it, but now there's a new hype, H-Y-P-E, a hype feature. You can do that. Give me a hype. I'd be interested to know who would come, as long as, you know, new viewers to my YouTube channel. I thank you. This is Blaze the Firewolf, and I will catch you in my next video. Goodbye now.